just being destroyed, but also having to put in their own resources to rebuild their own community.
Hey guys, today we prepared a video for the best and worst SJWs. He was unstoppable.
That doesn't know their history, know your history about Margaret Sanger, the beginning of Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is the most racist organization. Know your history before you start supporting some, okay?
You see that, you try
I'm what? That's why I'm not a woman. I'm a man, a straight man.
Okay.
You also said that the U.S. intervened, that the U.S. funnels money into other countries, right? In aid and things like that.
Right, much more than any other country in the history of the world by a long shot.
Did you also talk about how the U.S. intervenes in countries in other ways, like war, and that the U.S. is tearing up these countries?
Which countries in particular are you concerned
for? Okay, so...
You mean when the United States invaded Afghanistan to overturn the Taliban? Do you think? Well, because you're making statements that are not specific, look, so I want to get to the heart of your question.
Okay, but let me just, with what I'm giving you right now, try to answer my question.
Oh, that's great.
Screaming, and I went up to one of them and I said, look, there's 2 microphones here. Why don't you come up? And he's holding a sign that says, like, Nazi scum, go home or something. And I go, come up here. Let's discuss it. And I walked right up to him. I had the mic, and he just kept going, hey, oh, Nazis have got to go. And he wouldn't take the mic. And I go, I'm offering you a forum here to tell me why I'm wrong. You don't even know what my ideals are, what my ideas are. You're refusing because it's not about the ideas to you. It's just fashion, it's sports, and they've chosen a really dangerous sport. Their sport is
Oh God, she was angry.
There is absolutely no reason why Hurricane Ida should have done that much damage to Louisiana and Mississippi and along the path that it's going to take. And part of the reason why is because there is infrastructural and environmental racism in a lot of minority and low socioeconomic communities. There's no reason that the southern border of Louisiana should still be struggling to figure out what type of infrastructure and technology they can use to prevent minority communities from being destroyed. And on top of that, not just being destroyed, but also having to put in their own resources to rebuild their own community. Like, wake up and smell the flowers, people, okay? There is race embedded into every decision in the United States of America, and the sooner that we realize that, the sooner we can stop people from dying because of things that could have been prevented.
Whistling? Really?
White. One of the things that will happen is that a lot of white people will call you racist. What's really going on is they want you to protect them from never having to think about race. That's protecting their privilege. The privilege to walk through life whistling and not having to think about it.
He didn't like that at all.
Respect your opinion of them. We're not going to change our minds anytime soon, so that's fine. If you don't support Donald Trump, that's okay. If you're interested in Berkeley College Republicans, well, they come up to our meeting and you'll find tonight 7 p.m. Well, that's okay.
She wasn't happy about that.
But yet less than 22% of us are making it past middle management. I was also really disturbed by the wage gap. I mean, the fact that Hispanic women are making 55 cents to the dollar. I mean, how could I not do something? You know, but then the question becomes, well, what can you possibly do, right? Like, what can I do to combat something that's so systemic, so overwhelming?
That was so unfair, though.
You know, it was terrible, you know, especially when you know you're not innocent, you're not supposed to be there.
Today, on his birthday, he was gifted freedom.
It wasn't until we pressed the police to investigate the matter further that they did, and they in fact prosecuted the alleged victim for lying.
Caitlin Gray claimed Basik indecently assaulted her moments after this hug. He had just helped fix her car.
I always help people, you know, all my life, and this is the first time that snake bites me.
All charges against Basik were withdrawn today. Now it's his accuser who is facing charges for contempt of court, fabricating evidence and lying to police. 7 News understands the turning point for Basik came during Gray's latest police interview. When she was questioned by detectives, she broke down and admitted she made everything up.
They did preach, though.
God is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And the white man is reaping terrorism right now. He's sown terrorism in the earth, and he's reaping terrorism. How many times we've been terrorized in America? The white man is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. You think I give a damn about some nightclub in Paris where they're singing and dancing and having homosexual sex? 200 damn white lives for millions of my people? The astonishment. Everybody gonna be surprised. You know why? Because they're gonna look up in the sky and they're gonna see a 6'9", big hair afro, woolly afro nigga. And he gonna be Jesus Christ. You thought it was this little sissified homosexual here coming to give hugs and kisses. God is a gangster, man. That's what God ain't no executive. God is a gangster. He gonna bring you to a party and slaughter you in the party. And there's a party going down in the Middle East. They're selling tickets right now. America buying tickets. Russia buying tickets. Turkey.
This one is also a funny clip.
Reported this party as far-right Islamophobic extremists. Are you a far-right neo-Nazi?
No.
Sheikh, be honest. You're on camera. Are you a far-right neo-Nazi?
No. What police are is Nazi.
Well, he has trust issues.
Be it like a hat, mask, shoes, I don't know. Just, if you wear an American flag, I do not trust you in any way. I do not trust you. I will be extremely cautious around you. Not.
Well, it's all about consent.
That, consent is the ultimate thing, with regards to sex. If there isn't consent, then...
It says your kink is your consent.
In honesty, I didn't make the sign.
Well, what do you think about that?
All of that part, okay? I mean,
So yes, you can take someone down. You have to have a adversarial judicial process.
I don't know what that means. Like a courtroom?
Yes, that's what I mean.
No.
Just like Matt Taibbi said, there's been for years, we've had a standard in this country. If someone is using their speech poorly, you go to court. But you're advocating for billionaire guys in Silicon Valley to decide this all on their own, and you run a company?
Yes, I am.
And that's what you're advocating for?
Yes, I am.
Really?
Yes, I'm advocating that platforms can take down certain creators.
I can't wait till DYT is taken down for being against a war.
The problem
all they have to do is say you're sowing discord.
The problem
what are you
is,
saying? You're saying that you want Mark Zuckerberg, whatever the fuck Zuckerberg's
Why don't you
name
let me
is.
finish then?
Okay, I'll let you.
Okay, instead of keep constantly interrupting, why don't you let me finish?
Okay,
for a second,
I'll let you.
Right. My point is, if you're harassing individuals and making their lives miserable, they can take you down for that.
But that's it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did enjoy, then make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. I'll catch you guys next time, but until then, take care and cheerio.